Most of the people, like 70 to 80% of the people who got the hot drink, described the character as warm and friendly and kind. And almost the exact opposite, 60 to 70% of the people who got a cold drink described that character as cold, distant, and aloof. That's how easily primed our brains can be. And the most vulnerable we can be to priming is in the morning. Now, before you hit me with the big eye roll, if we're going to talk about gratitude here, yes, that is the number one thing every personal development spiritual guru will talk about. You've probably heard it a million times. I'm going to try and give you some different takes on gratitude here. Because if we're talking about performance psychology and performing at your best, it absolutely is a relevant part of being able to keep your stress and cortisol levels down and also shift your perspective to make you a better teammate, better person, better person to be around. It does make a difference, but I'm going to give it to you in a way that isn't just like, skip, next video. So let's dive in to gratitude as a concept and how it can make you perform better. So there's really two times that you need to be able to implement and force gratitude onto yourself. Number one is to prime your day, and number two is to deal with things that go awry. Now, we're already talking about AGR in this video series, but gratitude on its own, there are some specific practices that I want to impart into you with a why, what, how structure we always use, why it's important, what we actually do it for, and how to do it correctly. So the first thing you need to understand is starting your day. So when you start your day, your brain is generally in what's called a theta state. So when you're awake, it's normally in what's called alpha and beta. That's when you're sort of paying attention to things and noticing or in the zone. But about an hour after waking up, maybe 90 minutes after waking up, you're generally in what's called a theta state, which is halfway between sleeping and awake. You're very, very impressionable, but it's also when you're very impressionable. That's how easily primed our brains can be. And the most vulnerable we can be to priming is in the morning. So it's really, really important to be able to protect your morning and program your morning. So the two things I use there are an idea of a gratitude exercise and a little thing I call 8 till 8.